Now it's 5:44, and the coronavirus pandemic could not have happened at a worse time for one Tigard bar. The Senate Game Bar opened just over a year ago in the downtown area.
Cor Harlan is live this morning to show us how that bar is trying to stay afloat during the pandemic. Cor?
Good morning, Jenny, and Ken as well. The Senate Board Game Bar has as its centerpiece a library of board games for all to play. The bar's success is closely linked with the willingness of both friends and strangers to get together, have something to eat, have something to drink, and play board games together in the bar there in downtown Tigard. Unfortunately, that is not in keeping with the times we are living in, so the Senate Board Game Bar is adapting. The bar opened in downtown Tigard 13 months ago, a dream brought to life by Derek Wright, who had a passion for good food, drink, and board games. The cruel irony came in March. Derek says that was the first month his board game bar broke even financially. The cruel part came when the doors shut down because of the virus.
Yeah, I figure if you can survive 2020, then you just make it through and you push to the other side, and that's what you just have to keep doing. 2020 is just a crazy year.
So there you go.
Now he's got the bar back open, one person allowed at a time at the game board library. The game quarantined for 72 hours after someone plays it. They've spaced out the tables, tightened up the menu, and the bar is now negotiating with the city of Tigard to allow people to play board games and drink and eat outside. In short, he's trying everything in his grasp to make it work.
The whole concept is to get people in here connecting with each other, and I find that board games are a fantastic way to do that.
This seems like the exact sort of human interaction people could use more of during a shutdown, but it's also an interaction that is being discouraged to slow the spread of the virus. So Derek is trying to make it work safely to keep the virus from crushing the dream of a man, his bar, and his board games. Boy, this is a tough story. Like a lot of small businesses going through the exact same thing here as we go from shutdown to shutdown. Children, by the way, I'll mention, are welcome in there to play board games and eat with mom and dad until 8 o'clock at night. The Senate Board Game Bar also has a GoFundMe account. They've had to resort to that. Funds that they raise through that GoFundMe account, Jenny and Ken, will go directly to rent, utilities, food supplies, and payrolls for the next few months as they adapt to some of the new regulations that are coming along here in light of this virus. But man, this guy said it, Derek said it, if you can make it through 2020, you can make it through just about anything. And a lot of small businesses, not just this one, are really under the gun and really having to adapt to stay alive.
Yeah, I feel for Derek. I mean, open up a business and then the pandemic hits. You got to appreciate his positive attitude, though, no doubt about it.
You do, you sure do.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Cor. Well, hey, it's